Good morning, everybody, because I assume this will be up tomorrow morning. This is Tuesday night. We've got all the new comics here. We've got some trades to talk to you about. We've got great new comics, some things we're going to be doing here at Empires for the New Year. But first off, I want to thank Joseph Harrison for this awesome shirt that he brought me over the weekend. I really appreciate it, and it was a great New Year's present. So, on with the show, we've got Hypernaturals. So everybody loves Abnett Landing. If you don't, you need to try them out. They're like peanut butter and jelly. They go perfect together, and anything they do is always augmented by the other. We don't have Legion of Superheroes right now because DC and their foolishness canceled everything that was Legion. This is the next best thing. Unfortunately, it's over too. It's volume 3. You can get all 3 trades. It's essentially the Legion, but without the editorial of DC, so they get to do whatever they want. It was a fun ride, and you should really check it out. Another trade, I Love Trouble. I've talked a lot about this. This is it. This is all we're going to get for this. It's a really, really fun ride about a young girl who finds out that she can teleport and then gets sucked into a world of secrets and espionage. Great character development. Really good story. Ended really too soon for me. I thought we could have done a lot more, but that doesn't mean someday in the future we won't get more. But we've got new books coming from this creator. 10 grand, you can still get the issues, but at this point, why bother? Because the trade's here. This book, Templesmith, the other side of that team. Templesmith and Straczynski. There's a man who deals with heaven and hell. He's fighting on the side of heaven after he's died, gets resurrected, and every time he dies in the name of God, in the name of the service of good, he gets to visit with his deceased wife for 5 minutes. It's really good. He keeps doing it over and over just to see her. But as we start going, of course, there's a lot of intrigue. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that we didn't see before. Now, first trade has those too, and unfortunately, Templesmith went AWOL. Straczynski had to find a new artist, but the new guy works perfectly well in the new story arc. I don't want to tell you anything about that in case you haven't read it. This is the first trade. It comes out tomorrow. Superior Spider-Man, and for you fans who, there's oddly enough a lot of people who ask about him. Spider-Man 2099. You guys want him, here it is. Check this one out. It's Norman Osborn in the body of Peter Parker, and Spider-Man 2099 gets sucked up into modern day Manhattan, and it's all because of the Age of Ultron stuff. And the end of that, did I say Norman Osborn? Osborn. That's because Jake said that earlier, and he planted it in my head. Jake. Comic books. Those are the big trades that I like this week. All right, all new X-Men. As exciting as this one was, it's a conclusion to the Striker's son, the mutant haters. The next one's the one I'm really excited about because we're going to get the trial of Jean Grey. All new X-Men has still been a lot of fun. They're actually not on the side of the good guys anymore. Well, I think the older Cyclops is a bad guy. He's a villain, and he should probably be taken out by the Avengers, but they just let him do whatever he wants. Velvet. This book is incredible. It's Brubaker and it's Epting. You guys know them from Captain America, and it's a spy. This is set in the 70s. You've got the Cold War going on. You've got technology that's not quite what it is today. You've got this spy who is essentially retired and working as a secretary, who is set up, put into the middle of things, and ultimately has to go on the run from her own people as well as the enemies. It's classic spy stuff, but it's a really, really well written book, as you know, because it's Brubaker. Speaking of Legion, I was really uncertain about this when it first hit. It's Giffen and Demantis, another peanut butter and jelly team. Justice League 3000, it's in the future, obviously. It's also well before Legion. We've got a galaxy that has been devastated by the 5, they keep calling them. It looks like the first incantation, my dog's going crazy, the first incantation of the Fatal 5. So we've got a reborn, essentially, Justice League. We don't know if they're clones. We don't know if they've been resurrected. We don't know what's going on with them, but they're there to try and take back the universe. Like I said, unsure. I was coming off the cancellation of Legion, but I really liked the first 2 issues. Project Orphans. All right, this one does not get enough attention. In fact, nobody has given it attention. We're following these young, almost like global frequency type people who are called together when something's needed by a corporation that trained them. Well, this corporation took them in as orphans, as children, warped them, turned them into what they wanted them. So now we've got these fractured, emotionally disturbed young people who are forced to do terrible things. Really, really well done. And almost it's another spy type book. It's really fast paced. We got God is Dead. More good Hickman goodness. The gods have come back and they're taking over the earth. It's quite simply it's the simplest thing Hickman can do. Unless there's more to it at the end. It's pretty straightforward, but it's still fun. We've got Unity. Exo Manowar has staked his claim on his original home country. He's come back with a giant spaceship, and the heroes of Earth have to try and stop him. Curse. Imagine Agents. That's really fun. It's all ages. Amazing X-Men. Nightcrawler's back. Beast is unleashed, evidently. Superman, Wonder Woman. Green Lantern Corps. Oh, here's one. Venom has left the body of, now I can't think of anybody who's like guessing myself on you. Flash Thompson, and he's jumped on to Peter Parker's body. Yes, Peter Parker's body with Doc Ock's brain. Or Forever Evil. The finale of Fantastic Four, goodbye Hickman, but God, if you guys haven't checked it out, look what Image is doing. We have all last week we had ImageCon, and things from Drew Baker and Sean Phillips signed a 5-year contract with them to do basically whatever they want. I mean, Snyder's over there. The announcements were just absolutely fantastic. And of course, he is one of the fraction. But things don't look so good for him. Thor, still on the trail of Malekith. It's getting towards the end of this. He last issue started essentially a war with the trolls, and it looks like he's probably going to do that with all the other races just because of his impetuousness. Thunderbolts, we got some Ghost Rider happening. The Revolutionary War continues. It is Marvel UK back. BPRD. Now I'm just showing stuff. That was a good one too. They announced the Ultimate Universe is not coming to an end. In fact, New Ultimates is going to have a lineup of people who survived Galactus. I don't know how they're going to get him back. I'm still reading it, and this is where Galactus is continuing to prepare for the party. He's destroying New York. He has wiped out New Jersey, and so we'll see how they beat him. Alex and Ada, his grandmother sends him a doll, essentially. A programmable woman, and he doesn't want it, but he doesn't want to send it back either. Ego, another one they were talking about, and the big one for the week. You guys haven't been able to talk about this, or you haven't been able to talk about this. I haven't been able to talk about it up until this moment on the video. You haven't been able to read it because they can't do trades because of stupid lawsuits. Miracleman is back. Number one, they are reprinting them all, and they cannot use the name of the writer that we all want because he's crazy. But Alan Moore, the stuff that you wanted to read, the stuff that you've been waiting for, the stuff that you've never seen because the trades haven't been printed for 20 years, starts. Thank you very much, you guys. Don't forget, we have a lot going on this year. We're doing game night once a month for Savers, so look for that email. We've got specials for you Savers. We've got the Kids Club program. We've got podcasts. We've got Tax City Rollers. So much going on. Check the website and look